Hello, everybody. This is just going to be a quick overview of all of the vacuums that I own and use. I'll be probably reviewing a lot of these individually um, just to give more information on them. But these are all my vacuums. I guess we can start with the Shark Ion robot. Um, it's a nice unit. It works, um, and it does a decent job. My next personal favorite is the H2O Vac Turbo that uses water filtration um, to filter. It is a canister vacuum, but they did not come with an electric power nozzle. But it's a nice unit. Not something I would use every day. Not really easy to. It's easy to set up and all, but if it's something that you just wanted to quickly vacuum and then put it away because you got someone coming over, whatever, you got to get out of the house. Um, that thing takes time to set it up and break it back down and put it away. Versus if you took like this Sebo or Kenmore or Electrolux or any of those two uprights and you did your carpets and floors quick, you could throw it back in the closet. So there's the downfall with the H2O vac. But it's a nice unit. It was a marketplace find, um, and it's decent. My next canister vacuum that I enjoy to use and that is not an everyday found machine is the Hoover. I'm not sure what the model number is on this one, but this is that UFO style looking Hoover. That's very nice. These did come with electric power nozzles. This was a Facebook Marketplace find for me, and I could not obtain a power nozzle. It doesn't have the power hookup for a power cord hose or nozzle. It's just like that. But it's nice to use on hard floors. And its tool attachment does come with a rug and shag, it says, setting. So not bad. Next um, personal favorite again is the Electrolux Epic. This is one of my first Electroluxes. Um, I've seen the Guardian in store. I've used it in the store. It's a very nice machine, the Electrolux Guardian, with advanced HEPA filtration, etc. And its L-shape design power head is very nice. But this is just an Epic. It's about 20 or 30 years old. I'm not sure. It's a very nice unit. I've used it throughout my house a couple times, and it's very nice. Another Facebook Marketplace find. Moving on, I guess to these two in the back. They're all right. I don't personally like these two. I like any vacuum, but this Shark is just a piece of junk. It's got suction, yeah. Filtration's not there. Um, it's okay. Not something that I would continue to use. I bought it brand new. I probably used it for about 2 years. Um, and then we just stopped using it because I don't know, I just didn't like it. And I started getting more into the canisters, as you can see. And when you start to think about filtration and what you're putting back into the air, when you use one of these two uprights right here, that is um, sold in all Walmarts, Menards, Home Depots, any um, big box department stores, these vacuums are just disposable, is what they are. So although they're nice when they're new, etc., they're throwaway vacuums in a sense. And they may not even make a lot of available replacement parts other than filters, maybe brush rolls, um, but I'm not sure. I haven't done too much research into those. My next personal favorite, this one is a personal favorite. I used to have a Kenmore vacuum cleaner just like this as a kid. I had a green one. It did not have all these fancy features, but it was a very nice Kenmore canister vacuum cleaner. Same style power head and vacuum. It just didn't come with like the electric mini power head, the extendable wand, and the controls on the power head. And these vacuums, to me as a child, this was a very nice vacuum that I had. I really loved it. I believed in its HEPA filtration up until recently when I found out that these vacuums aren't really completely sealed and that they have holes where the wheels mount into the body of the machine itself. Um, so um, I still use it. I still like it. I still believe that it filters um, some of the air that's going through it may be better than that Hoover and maybe even that Electrolux. Someone can correct me in the comments later. But yeah, um, very nice. Good suction, good tools on board. Um, don't really have any complaints. It's sad that Panasonic is no longer making these vacuums anymore. For obviously Sears is no longer with us. Um, so it's sad that the newer ones that I've seen that are being made by another manufacturer, they look decent, but they don't even have a light on their power head. And for me, that's a big thing, is that I would like power heads to have lights. So moving on to my newest personal favorite, that would be the Sebo Airbelt D4 Premium that I have here, paired with the Sebo ET1 power head. This is a very nice unit, very nice model, um, quiet, uh, hospital grade filtration. That power head is amazing. I don't know the exact numbers on suction power and what CFM you have at the power head, um, but I know it's very good. Probably better than this Rainbow SRX, because I've seen a lot of reviews and other people do CFM tests and suction tests, and comparing this Rainbow to the Sebo would be a lot better. And we're not using water to clean the air. We're just using a bag and filters, which in this vacuum, it works. As well as like the Electrolux Epic or a Miele, the high-end Miele Complete home care vacuums as well. I do not own a Miele yet, but that would be another in competition with the Rainbow. But I really like the Sebo. I've used it these past 2 days that I've owned it. It's very nice, user-friendly, strong suction. Power head is amazing. Extendable wand, tools on board. I wish it had a better floor sweeping tool, um, but that's okay. It comes with the standard floor sweeping tool, which would be this one that has the wheels on the bottom, which is nice. I know even, for example, the Rainbow comes with this one here. This is the Rainbow's standard floor sweeping tool. So that's, I like the Rainbows. It's nice. I have two of these. To another one, I made a modification and just cut out some of this horsehair to open up the front a little bit more. And then my top favorite tool is this one that the guy from Performance Reviews did a review on and recommended it. And I really liked this tool. It works great on hardwood floors. Like he said, the tool will work the best depending on the suction of the machine. Too much or too little suction will affect how this tool cleans on hardwood floors, or any floor really. And with my Rainbow, I've noticed it does a very nice job. And I've hooked it up to the Kenmore Progressive. It does a very nice job. And I've hooked it up to the H2O vac, and it did a very nice job. I have not hooked it up to the Hoover yet. I cannot to the Electrolux just due to the shape of their hoses and piping on those units. And sadly, I really wish I could, and I think there's an adapter tool out there, but I don't know yet. If not, I will have to modify something. But I really want to use this tool on with my SIBO. I feel like that will be a very good um, combination, is this tool on my hardwood floors um, with the SIBO. The SIBO, you can adjust suction to optimize the cleaning of this tool on the floor. So I think I saw some type of an adapter out there on the internet. I haven't looked any further into it, but I will be looking or modifying to use this on my hardwood floors, because I have more hardwood floors in my house probably than carpet right now at the moment. That's the biggest thing with those. But the SIBO is very nice. Good, strong suction. I love that new power head. The only con that I could say that I do not like is I wish that they would put a light on their power head. I mean, it's 2020. This old Electrolux Epic and Kenmore Progressive both have lights on their power heads. And so does the uh, Rainbow SRX has an LED light, and I think the Type 12 before this one also had the LED lights. So the fact that the SIBO doesn't just, brings you back to the rainbow, uh, older rainbows there, where those power heads had no light. Um, but that's okay. Like I said in another video, I can get over that with the hospital grade filtration, strong suction. Bag depth is very nice on this unit. They said it's like a gallon and a half, and it fills up like a sugar bag. So very nice. Rainbow SRX, also very nice unit. Good suction. I loved the Rainbow, and I really strongly believed in the Rainbow until I saw a performance test of its suction on a couple videos, and the Rainbows just have very low suction. And that's kind of sad that a lot of people pay maybe $3,000 for this whole home complete care cleaning system, and a SIBO or even a Kenmore Progressive or this Electrolux has more suction, stronger suction than this Rainbow. I guess Rainbows, the way Rainbow um, competes with that is they talk about they'll never lose suction in their vacuums. Yes, that's true. And their water washing filtration. Yes, that's true. So I guess that's good, and I give them that. Um, but I don't know. I still believe in it. I still like it. I love my rainbows. I use my rainbows. Um, I have a Rainbow D4, and then I have a Rainbow D4 SE. And I have both the power heads. I have the Aquamate, um, the two different size water pans, and on this Rainbow, I have mostly all original tools that came with the vacuum. So the dusting brush, the floor tool brush, the crevice tool, and the floor and the stair tool. I have all those tools original. So very nice units. Again, Rainbow's power heads have kind of been the same for like the last 20 or 30 years, other than design in the face and the light addition, and a couple of changes with height adjustments, and then they took them off and then they put them back on. I'm not sure on the Type 12. And then on this one now, there's no height adjustment, just airflow adjustment, which is, I guess, okay. It does a nice job on high pile carpet. What I don't like is that if you have small debris it tends to just spin in the brush roll, and I guess there's not enough suction there to suck it up and out of the tube, or out of the when it's spinning in the brush roll area. So that's my biggest thing, that when I've used this vacuum, if there's a lot of debris like that on the floor, small stuff, it just it'll either spin and spit it back out, or even like a little piece of paper or plastic. Like, for example, if you've noticed, this carpet is not cleaned. It's actually quite dirty right now, and that's because I want to do a performance test with all of these vacuums. Now, at this point, there's not enough carpet here to probably do it with every single one, but the most important ones to me would be these two, and then probably those two, um, and maybe even this one, because these are still around. The Rainbow SE and the Rainbow D4 SEs are still around. People still have them, use them if they haven't just abandoned them in their basement or closets. So that's why I like the Electrolux's power nozzle and the Seabo's power nozzle, um, because they get stuff out of the spinning brush roll area and up the tube and into the machine. Versus with the Rainbow, I've noticed, any little piece like this, sometimes it's hit or miss. This is just like a piece of wood or something, and that it will have issue with um, just like small debris, um, just like tedious things. Maybe I'm sucking up the wrong things with my vacuums, but yeah. So, but I'll have more info on that once I start doing the actual comparisons, and I will be filming my comparisons so that everyone can see what I got going on. But really, I do this for fun. I do not support any brand. As you can see, I have all types of brands, mainly canisters. I have uprights. I have a Kenmore Progressive upright downstairs that I garbage picked, but it's far gone, and there's really nothing I can do for it, and it's not worth my money. Time, maybe, yeah, but I can't really do much just because um, there's no parts available for it anymore, and it's an old upright. Um, that was a garbage pick find, along with this Kenmore Progressive was in the garbage, and I garbage picked it when I was in Minnesota with a family visiting the Mall of America. And believe it or not, those people throw away garbage and vacuums on I guess their garbage days like there's no tomorrow, because I picked up about 4 vacuums in the garbage that day. Um, but I keep them, fix them if I like them. Like I said, I had a Kenmore green one like this as a kid, and I had it all the way up until I think I tossed it because the motor bearings probably went bad and I couldn't fix it when I was younger. And now that I'm older, and I'm a mechanic, um, but this is, a different type of work from what I regularly do. But if I knew now what I knew then, I wouldn't have thrown away that vacuum. I would have kept it till now and fixed it, or at least saved the power head and hose and tossed the vacuum, or kept it all for parts. But that's okay. I found one in the garbage. They had cut out the cord to, I guess, save the power cord, and they let the cord rewind go crazy. And when I got to it, it had no power cord, and I didn't know how to rewind it or if there was something busted in it. So I took off. If you've ever opened one of these up, on the cord rewind, there's a metal plate that holds in the spring. And I took the plate off, and the spring just started coming out, and there was no way to stop it and save it. And the spring just popped out. And so um, there was no saving that power cord rewind. So I found one on eBay for about 30 bucks and bought it, put it in, and this vacuum works nicely. It won't make too much noise right now, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't sound the best because didn't really go through the motor other than just taking the entire unit apart, cleaning everything, blowing everything out, drying everything, and just putting it back together and putting new bags, new filters, etc. Um, so, uh, so that is my arsenal of cleaning equipment. Thank you for watching. If you make it to the end of this video, I can really go on a rant and ramble of stuff. And, well, stay tuned for more videos.